Hello and welcome to Goodwood. We're here for the USF2000 awesome club series. Flat out circuit. Well, I was going to say flat out circuit. It's a very, very fast and sweeping circuit. Gonna have the minimum of drag, hopefully. But we will see. There's a few fast guys that are putting in some very quick times. Whether or not they can keep that together in traffic or not, we'll have to see. It's going to be who dares the lowest wing, perhaps the highest tape, radiator tape. But we're going to have to see who comes out on top. I made a good start to the season because round 1 was in a place called Townsville in Australia. And in Townsville, Australia, very tight street circuit. I managed to capitalise on a few people having grief, so that was good. So I went from 12th to 5th, so that's a good start. Good start. We're expecting 15 runners today. We did have 18 in the first round, but I think maybe a few people underestimated this slippery devil of a car and have decided to take no further part in the season. So we race every 2 weeks on a Saturday, and in 2 weeks' time we're going to go to the Leipzig Porsche circuit, and then a very tight and twisty undulating circuit in Bikaniki. It's somewhere in Eastern Europe, I can't remember where. And then we go to Russia for the Nevering, race 5, and then the last race we go to South Africa for the Zwartkops Raceway. That's a good track, got quite a lot of runoff, quite like Goodwood, but a little slower than Goodwood. So good set of tracks, some of them very tight. Townsville proved very tight for some people, so we'll see. Right, let's get in the cockpit and had a little bit of practice, so we will see how good we can get our times. So what do I want? 15 seconds auto cycle. Don't want number of stops. Let's get the tower on and let's get the qualifying box on. Okie dokie. So, I'm running my lovely Dr. Pepper livery again today. Right, I did take some wing off, but I'm feeling like I'm going to put it back on. I've been adjusting some tyre pressures, and max pedal force I put up to 95 like I usually do. We're not going to need too much braking. I've put the ride height down a little. Who knows? Who knows? It's going to be a compromise, I think. I think I'm running about 60% tape. I need my crew chief. Crew chief! Where are you, crew chief? There he is. Right, let's make sure our crew chief is around.
Okay, no more spotting. Okay, mate, I'll do the spotting. Left side's clear.
I haven't actually seen what it's like behind another car yet, so I don't know how this car's going to understeer at speed.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
Two people just had a collision in a straight line there.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
So you can drift the back out on this car, but it's not the fastest way around. Because as soon as you drift a little bit, you lose momentum.
Green flag in Sector 2. Green flag, Sector 3. Sector 1 is green.
And I'm really wondering how many people the chicane is going to claim.
B6.
I was trying to not brake as much as possible there. Didn't quite work. Straight to the scene of the act. Whoa! That's not solid.
Temps increasing. It's now 28 Celsius.
I was thinking that was solid.
That's barely a scratch, mate. Just ignore it. Left side's clear.
I think, as I said last week, I don't think this track is going to be very easy to keep faster guys behind. There's no real kind of defending you can do. If they're faster, they're just faster, right? Now, in real life, that chicane is not solid. It's polystyrene, but obviously you can't do that in the
Sector
game.
1 is yellow. Sector 2 is yellow.
Because after the first couple of laps, people would have knocked down the barriers for the chicane, and it becomes pointless. It would be cool if they made the historic layout.
Yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 2 is clear. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Which bypasses the chicane. That would be kind of cool. Am I running the same brake bias? I moved it back. Yeah. Gonna have to move it back to 53.
Sector 1 is green. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 1, yellow flag.
I think, wait, well, I've done it again. I think what we've got to do... damage the steering then.
Yellow flag in Sector 2. Sector 3 is 2.8 off the pace.
If there's trouble with chicane in turn at the lap 1, you're gonna have to bypass it. You've got no choice. Because if people come to grief in there, it's just gonna block the track. So gotta play it sensible. So maybe we should do a trial run of that. So I'm in the 115s. Can't seem to get it any lower than that.
Fastest lap for Brown, 113.55.
That's what you're going to have to do. just want to have a clean race. I say that every single time. Now, wondering if I get into like a gaggle of cars, it might be good just to kind of hang back. Or at least just kind of stay present. I think if you lose the
Green flag
draft,
sector 1, green flag sector 2.
it's going to be a very, very lonely race. It's always fun to see what the
Green
outside
flag in sector
broadcast
3.
captures, so hopefully I can be amongst the action and on the TV.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Sector 3 is yellow.
What I am going to test is
Sector 1 is green. Sector 3 is now clear.
see how much tape I can get away with, I think. How are my engine temps?
Your engine temperatures are now back to normal. What's your speed limit in the pits?
Oh, fuck that. Well, we're not going to need to do a pit stop, so... How much fuel for 12 minutes?
For 12 minutes. We estimate we'll need about 8 litres.
Okay, so we're going to go with 8 litres. Going to put... that up. Okay. Q setup. I want brake bias down. Save. Oh, excuse me. Alright, let's see if we can blow this thing up. So we've got 11 drivers so far. Hopefully my teammate can make it back. I think he's doing the Petite Le Mans at the moment.
Sector 1 is yellow. Incidents in Sector 2, yellow flag. Sector 1 is green. Sector 2 is now green. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Yellow flag in Sector 2.
Let's see how much more speed we get with low fuel. I mean, I'm topping out at about 230.
Sector 3 is yellow.
So, but it kind of depends how good an exit I get to some of these long sweepers. And you want to stay away from the curves. But is this going to be like Monza, where everyone's going to be hoping to get in somebody's draft? I don't know why I'm over that side of the track. It's pretty dumb. Someone could just come straight out of the pits. I mean, I'm not gaining anything for the amount of tape I've put on, and for the low fuel that I'm running. I'm not gaining any speed on my lap time. I'm probably just not driving very well. That's an apex there. I missed it. Still seem to gain a 10th. But we got people that are in the 113s, so that's ludicrous speed.
Sector 1, green flag, sector 2. That's your quickest lap. Sector 3 is 0.6, off the pace.
A bit sideways there. So 115 low, 115.1. That's all. Who's going to chance going too wide?
Green flag in sector 3.
Not me. Rear end just completely stepped out on me now. Okay, maybe it didn't come down the rev range enough.
Incident in sector 1, yellow flag. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Alright, Neil, 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Looks like P5's binned it. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. Sector 1 is clear. 7th position. That's a new fastest lap for Brown, 113.38.
Gosh. Phil didn't finish the first round. Got in an accident.
Green flag in sector 3. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
I was chasing him early on in the early laps. I think it was actually his crash that I had narrowly avoided.
Yellow flag sector 3. Green flag sector 2.
And lost the chasing pack. Lost the
yellow flag in sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.45 off the pace.
I mean, am I going to have to come further back on the brake
The guy behind has just done a 114.68. Sector 2 is yellow, P8, good lap, that's your best in the session. Sector 3 is 0.7, off the pace. Green flag sector 1, green flag sector 2.
How's my engine temps?
Okay mate, I'll give the calls.
That's not what I asked. How are my engine temps?
Alright Neil, your engine temperatures are now back to normal. You're a 10th off the pace in sector 1.
Finally got up some momentum. I'm going to get a 114, I think.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Green flag in sector 1. Green flag, sector 3. That's barely a scratch, just ignore it. Green flag in sector 2, 6th place.
.114.4. Can you really get away with a 90%
Yellow flag in sector
radiator?
2. Yellow flag, sector 3.
I don't think tyre wear is going to become an issue.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the base. Sector 1 is now green. Green flag in sector 3. Sector 2 is now green. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the base. Yellow flag, caution.
It's got to be brave at turn 1, really. How much can you keep your foot in?
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Okay, Neil, 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
I'm not sure why I'm blipping the throttle, but I'm just scared of locking the rears into that corner. I suppose that's one way to do that corner. How are my engine temps?
Your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine temperatures.
I mean, someone did run their qualifying radiator in the race, and they started smoking at about half distance, I think. I'm probably going to take the radiator down to about 60, 70%, I think. But we'll soon see who takes a chance.
Litres left. Sector 1 is 0.29 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.38 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. That last lap was a 114.76. New fastest lap for Brown, 113.30.
That's insane. I don't know where I'm losing the lap time. Maybe I'm just not keeping up momentum around. Maybe some people have gone for a higher wing.
Off the pace in sector 1.
And they can handle it through the
Incidents
faster.
In sector 2, yellow flag. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Faster corners. Let's check. Race. 60%. I mean, I was running 0% last time. So, I mean, what am I running? 2, 3. Would it be worth going up on the rear wing? Just to be a bit safer?
That's a new fastest lap for Taylor, 1:13.17.
Three, 5.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now. Green flag in sector 2.
Oh gosh, quali is in 1 minute.
Sector 2 is now yellow.
I'm gonna give my race setup to my teammate. I mean, we might as well wait for quali. No, I did a 1:13 on.
That's the end of the session. 8th place.
Right, going to quali. Right, I want to get into the top 10 if possible. Evening, Ben. Hope you are well.
Okay, mate, I'll spot. Exit's clear. Push. Okay, Neil, we've got 9 minutes to set a lap.
Toggle hut. Don't know what it's like in the draft. So
Yellow flag sector 1, yellow flag sector 3. Sector 3 is now clear. Green flag sector 1. E7. Car on your left side. He's still with you. Clear left.
that was a bit hairy. Didn't mean to take that curve. Right, need a 114.
Yellow flag. Watch out. Yellow flag in sector 3.
That's what we want.
3 is 0.7 off the pace.
That's at 1:15.0. I took a chance coming out of there. I thought I was going to dip the wheels on the grass.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace. P7. Sector 1 is 0.25 off the pace. Sector 2 is clear. Sector 3 is clear.
That's Tony out.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. Sector 3 is yellow. Five minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Green flag Sector 3, green flag Sector 1. It's your best lap in this session.
So 1:14.3.
Sector 1 is yellow, yellow flag Sector 2.
It's probably as quick as I've been.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Again, taking a few liberties with that left-hand curb there.
Sector 3 is now yellow, green flag in Sector 1. That's your fastest lap today. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 1 is yellow. We think that Summers has binned it.
Oh, Benjamin.
Sector 1 is green, Sector 2 is green. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. That's your quickest lap in this session. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.6 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. Yellow flag, Sector 2. That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes. Five minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. Green flag, Sector 2. Sector 3 is green. On your left, you are clear on the left.
Scared him off the road.
You're 10th off in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Green flag, Sector 1.
I thought it was going to come fully across the track then. Scared the shit out of me.
Yellow flag. Incident Sector 3. Yellow flag. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. We think that Holzel has spun off. Green flag. Sector 2. Sector 3 is clear. Green flag.
I don't think I'm going to get any more than a low 114. It's 7th
Sector 2
place.
is 0.9 off the pace. That's the end of the session. P7.
Well, I'm not going to get another lap in, so...
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Oh. Right, what we got? We got 3rd place. How did Tony put another lap time in? I thought he was in 6th when he crashed. How was he able to escape back to the pits and then... Right, okay, set starting order. Let's have a look at the results. So it looks like everybody is right. Okay, where's the starting order? It's here somewhere. Right. Okay. So last week, Smoky Car Robin is on pole. 2nd, Kirill Kirillov. 3rd is Tony Talviti. Thomas Hosel gets 4th. 5th is John van der Geest. Kai Silverstein is in front of me. He was in front of me in the last race. I was chasing him. I get 7th. Carl Struhol is in 8th. Julian Kerr is in 9th. Carl Stieg, 10th. Ben Summers, my teammate, gets 11th. Ed Jones in 12th. And I believe maybe Phil Brown might be bringing up the rear there. Okay. Let's go back to the cockpit. Just going to ask. I'm intrigued. Jeez. He was very lucky then, because he was nearly out at the start. Gosh. Okay, so timing box. Tower. Extended battle box. That's what we want. Right, so we're going to do a prediction. Where will I finish? We've only got the choice of top 15, so I'm going to top 20 out. Right, 5 minutes prediction. Where will I finish? I'm P7 at the moment. I would hope that I'm going to go forwards, but you can never tell. You can never tell. I believe it's a formation to a standing start. So we're going to have to see whether my clutch control is any good. We will have to see. So we'll probably see the top 6 just blast away. I just don't want to get into any particular trouble. I'm going to make sure that I have loaded my race setup. It's only 60% tape, 52 brake bias.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
So predictions, what do you think? I mean, it's going to be flat out most of the way. Just got to play it cool. Just got to play it cool. I've got my CPU fan on quite a lot, so I'll have to check it out in broadcast or my VOD to see if it comes through on the microphone. Noise gate is pretty severe, but it may still pick up. Because my computer does get a little bit warm. A little bit.
New fastest lap for Taylor, 1:13.72.
And I'm assuming that they're going to be able to do 112s and 113s in the race anyway. I'm always assuming that they go a second quicker. But I may just slip into a gap which has got nobody in it and just be on my own for the race. But who knows? It's a 30-minute race though. It makes a change from the 60-minute races we've been doing. So it's a 30-minute sprint. We're not anticipating any real problems with tyre wear or anything. There's no pit stops to speak of. So I don't actually know if I've got a reset VR button on my wheel.
That's the end of the session. P8.
You have to figure that out for next time. Okay, let's get going. Go, go, Dr. Pepper. Just waiting for the session to switch over.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
There's a few people that have got disconnections there, I believe. Stop go, but how can I have X?
Okay, I'll do the spotting.
I got a stop go. How did I exit the pits under red?
Repeat, please.
Toggle HUD. Oh, it says I got no penalties, so toggle HUD. So that's good then.
Okay, mate, I'll stop spotting. Okay, mate, no problem. I'll do the spotting.
Some heat in those front tyres. Interesting staggered grid. I mean, if I make a good start like I have been, then it's going to be very difficult.
P7. The track temp is 36. The air temp is 22 Celsius. Go.
Car on your left. Still there, clear on the left. Left side. He's still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Keep this line. Left side's clear. Right side. Clear right.
Wasn't really that pleased that I was up the inside, but I still got nudged.
Car on your left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear on the left.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 1 is green. Sector 3 is clear. Green flag. It looks like Jones has gone off. P6.
Left side, there's a car. Still there. Keep your line. Still there. You're clear on the left. Car left. Left side's clear.
As expected, I've lost the
Yellow flag. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
front group.
Green flag in Sector 1. Green flag in Sector 2. Struha is gaining on you. The gap is now 0.7.
Right side. Clear right.
Teammates up to 8th.
Yellow flag. Watch out. Sector 3 is yellow. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
That's top 5.
Green flag Sector 3. Sector 1 is now green. Green flag in sector 2, P5. The gap in front is now 6.1 seconds. The gap to Struha behind is increasing. It's now 1.2 seconds.
I did a 1:14.6. Similar lap times to the cars in front. Well, they're in the low 114s. And I mean, they're in a gaggle of 3 or 4 cars, so we've got draft. I mean, I think even if I drop back to 6th place, I don't think that's going to gain us an awful lot. Clipping the grass everywhere, so I'm wondering if someone's gonna come to grief soon. Only 4% off the tyres.
Gap to Struha behind is now 1.3.
So it's keeping. And very stable.
Okay, Neil, we're halfway home. Fuel's going to be tight. We're not sure you'll make it to the end. Yellow flag, Sector 2. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is clear.
Fuel's gonna be fine.
Sector 2 is now green.
The top four are just pulling away.
The gap to Struha behind is now 1.2 seconds.
Seconds. As expected, they're in the 113s. Put out a little bit of a gap on 6th place. I mean, something's bound to happen with the top 4. They're running nose to tail.
Yellow flag, Sector 3. Sector 1, yellow flag.
Someone come to grief.
Sector 1 is clear. Green flag in Sector 3. The gap to Struha behind is now 1.5. Sector 2 is clear.
I'm guessing like a Sector 3 yellow flag could just be someone that touched the chicane, really. think the 4th place has dropped off 2nd and 3rd.
Sector 1 is yellow. Yellow flag. Sector 1 is now green. Green flag in Sector 3.
Oh dear, there's been a swap of positions there. I think
Okay, Neil, the next car is Taylor.
I think the leader just went off. Is he pluming? Is he pluming smoke again? He did that last race. He can't have done the same mistake 2 races in a row, surely.
Car on your right side. Right side's clear.
I mean, I don't even know if I'm venting smoke, to be honest. How are my engine temps?
Okay, Neil, your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine temperatures. P4. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 15 seconds.
Sun's gone behind the clouds. To go. Hang on a minute, that means we're in P4, doesn't it? It does.
To Struha behind is now 1.1. Sector 1, yellow flag. Yellow flag. Sector 1 is green. Sector 3 is green.
Teammate is a solid 7th place. He's tucked up behind Julian. Well, at times they're pretty much the same car at the moment. Just waiting for his moment to pounce. Fifth place is in draft range. Can't see where he is in my mirrors. Five minutes to go.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. We can see Taylor.
Left side, clear left.
Just a bit of momentum there.
Sector 2 is now yellow. We think Holzel has gone off. Green flag in Sector 1. Green flag, Sector 2.
Unfortunately, he's not in the points.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Ben's up to 6th. Must have got past Julian. Is this the last lap? Or is it the next one?
2 litres remaining. Yellow flag sector 2. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. It looks like Holdsall has stacked it. Sector 2 is green. Green flag sector 3.
That's not the name I want to hear. Alright, should be the last lap.
Struha is entering the pits. He's in P5. Expect him to come out a bit behind you. Very little fuel left. Litre remaining. P4. Well done, mate. Good finish.
0.7 of a litre left.
Guy on your left. Clear left.
We judge that. We judge that. I mean, how Ben didn't get past Carl, I don't know. Because he had gone into the pits. Maybe he did a splash and dash. I'm sure he was not that far behind. But 4th, pleased with that. I mean, pretty boring race as far as overtaking and stuff's concerned, but I'm pleased with that. Right, let's go to the results. Let's go to the results. So, as expected, Tony ran away with it. I mean, John Van der Geest wasn't too far behind, only 1.7 seconds. Kirill Kirillov gets 3rd. Robin dropped out of the points there, so I got 4th, which I'm pretty pleased with that. Carl Struhl kept me honest throughout the entire race. I think he'd maybe short-filled. A good 5th place for my teammate Ben Summers. Julian Kerr, he must have got past Julian just as the laps wound down. He's 6th. Tom Hosel was the guy that dropped out of the top 4 in the first few laps. There's Robin Taylor back in 9th, and then we got Carl Stieg is a DNF. And that is our only finishers. We only had 10. I believe we had some people drop out just before the green flag, which is a pity. A few people were having disconnects and and what have you. So, that's Saturday over and done with. We're going to be heading off to, I believe it's Leipzig Porsche. I think it's quite a tight and twisty track in 2 weeks. The next racing we're going to do is on Tuesday, which will be round 2 of the USF Pro Series. And the USF Pro Series started off at Sebring last week. And it will be heading to, I believe it's St. Petersburg. So a very bumpy and probably a very bright and blinding circuit. So look forward to that. I'm kind of unsure why my I don't know whether my chat has been working for the entire race, but if it hasn't, I haven't been ignoring you. It's just not been working. Congrats to yourself, Ben. That's a 5th place. Or was it a 6th place? Must have been a 6th place. Oh, you did get 5th. So did you pass Carl because he was in the pits? It must have been that my thing didn't update. Very strange. It says 5th. Okay. 4th and 5th. That's a good team result. A very good team result. As of last time, the first round of these, Dr. Pepper Fueled Motorsports is leading the championship by 2 points. So technically, I think maybe. The person's the drivers in 2nd place, GAER, finished 1st and 2nd. So maybe they've knocked us down. But I saw that you were having a good battle with Julian most of the race, so that's cool. I mean, Carl was on my boot lid for quite some time. I think in the start, I was on Kai Siverstin's bumper, rear wing, I suppose. And I overtook them into the last corner, but I think our wheels must have got tangled. Either that or I got a nudge and it just sent me off just before the chicane, and he passed again. I wasn't too pleased about that. But you can't flash your lights at people, so I weaved about behind him. But I was able to do the same thing the next lap and get by. So, but on the ragged edge, you really have to, put faith in that the car's going to stick. I didn't do any kind of fast lap times that I was expecting from quali, but I survived where other people faltered. And I wondered whether Robin might have put too much tape on again. I had 60% tape. I also, my fuel, I had under a litre left. So if it had gone to another lap, I wouldn't have made it, I don't think. Well, no, I may have done. I think it was It was under a litre per lap, so I may have made it. I would have crawled across the line. So the last lap, when I noticed it, I started lifting off a little. When Carl went in the pits, and I was just like, But we got there. Anyway, so it's Saturday today, isn't it? Saturday. I'm thinking days at the moment. What I'm going to plan on doing Sunday, I'm probably going to I've got into Kerbal Space Program again, the first game, and I've done some mod installing of it. So I may be doing a stream tomorrow evening. So we're going to be building some rockets and probably exploding them. So that's going to be fun. The game's going to look a little better. I don't know how it's going to run, but we'll just have to play it by ear. And I've got a lot to learn. There's a lot of new mods and parts that I've not heard of. So we're just going to have to see. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that race. It was a little boring. I knew that I was going to get kind of in the pocket of nothing happening in front, although car behind probably saw a lot of my rear end, but he just didn't have the confidence to slipstream and overtake, or what, I don't know. Maybe if he'd kept in the slipstream and saved his fuel, maybe he wouldn't have had to pit. But still, very difficult track. And next time, Leipzig Porsche. I've never been to Leipzig Porsche before, so it's going to be an adventure. It's going to be an adventure. Oh, one final thing. So you thought I was going to get a top 5. You chose correctly. I was close to a top 3, but I did get a top 5. So have your points. Well done. So we went from... Oh gosh, where did you... We started 7th, 8th? 8th to 4th? 7th to 4th? That's not too bad, is it? That's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Right, I'm off to rummage around the cupboards. I forgot to get pizza today, so I'm going to have to find something different. It'll have to be pasta something. But yeah, let's see if is there anybody on at all. I'm sure Ben's finishing up. Let's see what Carl's doing. Let's see if Carl is finishing. Oh, Carl is checking the replay. Let's go. Or is he? No, he's quitting. I hope that he was actually going to be checking the replay of the race, but maybe not. Maybe not. That would have been good. Could raid Mike 3 legs. Because he's doing the Petite Le Mans, isn't he? Just wanted to see if Carl was going to do anything in particular, but I don't think he is. No, Carl's not doing anything. So let's go raid Mike 3 legs. He's actually racing with Ben's team. How long have we got to go? 2 hours. So how about watching some GT racing? Alright, if I can find the button. Go send Mike some cheers and give him some kudos and some moral support. I don't know if he's still got to get in the car, but... Anyway, right. I'm off to mop myself down. I'm sweating. And I'll see you tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then on Tuesday for the next USF Pro race. See you later.